I quit my corporate job in 2008 in America and devoted my career to promoting natural and organic beauty products since 2011. When we first opened the first organic beauty store in Shanghai, that was the end of 2011.
How many brands at the time you had?
At that time, we had about 11 to 12 brands to fill up the store. It's not a big store, it's about 30 square meter store in the heart of Shanghai in Xintiandi Mall.
Okay.
And then quickly after that, we expanded to 14 stores within less than 2 years.
Wow.
So the concept was growing. It was very early, but we got a lot of people who were very interested in our products. In 2013, the EU announced the ban on animal testing, in EU. So if you sell in China, then you cannot sell the same product in EU.
Okay.
And so all of a sudden, we have a lot of brands either withdrew from the market, or their products in the pipeline that being registered in China, they had to stop. So every day I struggle with this because on one hand, I love animals, I rescue animals all the time. On the other hand, I really feel really terrible when 1.3 billion people are using toxic chemical products every day. And the Chinese government is not gonna change their agenda, move up their schedule just because the boycott from the West. You know how the Chinese government works. It doesn't work that way. So in 2004, the European Union banned the animal testing of finished cosmetic goods. And 2009, the EU banned ingredient testing on animals. And then in March 2013, that's what the magic date, a complete ban on the sale of cosmetics that has been tested on animal took effect in EU. So the ban applies to all new cosmetics and ingredients sold in EU, regardless where the animal testing was conducted. So how does China respond to this? In 2014, China lifted the animal testing requirement for cosmetics made in China.
Oh.
Yeah. So you have to make it in China in order to bypass animal testing. And of course, I think there's reason behind this. They want to create jobs, in China. Opportunity for the locals. But, it doesn't help for Western brands or foreign brands who want to go into China. And also Chinese consumer really prefer foreign brands because they actually prefer products made outside of China these days for safety reason, for image reason, for marketing reason. So where that leads us, what I see in the market is a very unfair marketplace. Why? You go shopping in China, you see all the big brands are here. Okay, but when on the other hand, I work with natural and cruelty-free brands every day. Trying to help them grow internationally. So if I use the analogy, it's almost like playing basketball. So all the natural and smaller brands are sitting on the bench when the big brands and chemical brands are playing and scoring. And China today is one of the biggest and fastest growing beauty markets in the world. And everyone want to come in, but right now only big companies can come in and small companies still sitting on the bench hoping for the regulation change. A lot of people don't realize that half the corals in the Caribbean are dead. They're bleached because of all the chemical sunscreen that go into the ocean. Okay, according to a study published in 2015, up to 14,000 tons of sunscreen enter the world's reefs annually.
Wow, that's scary.
And a chemical called oxybenzone is widely used by chemical brands, sunscreen brands. And a single drop in 4.3 million gallons of water, that's about 6.5 of Olympic-sized swimming pools, is enough to be deadly. And another study published in 2008. Researchers applied the recommended amount of sunscreen and put them into plastic bags containing water and corals, samples from the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific, and Indian Ocean, as well as the Red Sea. And the samples were completely bleached within 96 hours. So imagine 1.3 billion Chinese consumers are using chemical sunscreen every day.
Wow.
They don't need to go to the beach to pollute the ocean, okay? Just they shower, the sunscreen go into the drain, the river, and the ocean. Okay, so just imagine the environmental effects that we're creating by not letting Chinese consumers have access to safe sunscreen. I'm representing many brands in China. Oh, hello.
we got a visitor.
She wants to be in the camera.
Yeah.
She's very, she's not camera shy. So every time I go to trade show, and they say, "Oh, you're selling? We can't sell in China. We can't sell to China." So this is the problem.
Wow.
Yeah, and then all these wonderful brands cannot come in.
Can you tell us about yourself? What made you want to do this?
I moved to China 2007, and right after that I started getting sick a lot. My immune system was down, my skin was dull, and I was not happy. Okay, and then when I searched for healthy products in the market, it was very limited. I have rescued many animals, and I constantly rescue them. Right now I have 7 cats in the house. So
wow.
yes. So I'm an animal lover, and at the same time I want to promote healthy beauty lifestyles. I want to promote natural organic beauty products.
Do you think the regulation might change next year's, or actually this year's, or you think maybe in the future they might change it any faster?
The reality is that there's no basic animal protection law in China today. So this is where we are, where it is right now in China. If you think that they can really, twist China's arm into making a change before it's ready, I think it is very unrealistic.
Yeah.
So I think we're not so close.
Yeah. So what were you saying now? What can we do about it? What can we do about this boycott thing?
I don't have a solution, but I do know that the current boycott doesn't work. And we've been waiting for a long time. And so all I want is to start having this dialogue, because I think this original well-intentioned boycott is not solving the problem.
So you think that maybe we need to somehow let EU people hear our voices?
Yeah. I think we should definitely revisit this issue. So if I were to summarize the dilemma, the problem today is that smaller brands that are truly natural, safe, and healthy can come to China.
Yeah.
Okay, so these brands can grow and are always gonna be small brands.
Yeah.
This is a big unfair disadvantage for these smaller natural organic brands, while big brands basically own the market in China right now. And Chinese consumers don't have access to safe, healthy cosmetics. And if you look at the human health issue, the macro environmental impact of this boycott is actually, the impact could be much greater than the whole animal testing that's being done in China.